Yeah, so what's been happening for you? You've
Well, we did the Invader album last year and did a big tour for that, and then we just kind of had a little break, and then I've kind of just been doing some visual art this year, and as well as playing and recording and stuff, and just getting ready for this tour. We're doing a big tour, playing all of our singles,
that's cool.
Which is pretty crazy because there's like 58 of them or something. It's just like,
I was actually thinking before, I'm just like, what would you say would be like the Gurg's biggest like track? It's like, can't put a finger on it.
Well, probably the biggest one, Song Formerly Known As. I mean, that's probably the most well known. I mean, that got in that Triple Jet. Was it the hot? Yeah, we just had that one on there. One, you hear that at football games and stuff like that, which is pretty weird. But I'd say that'd probably be the biggest one. But I mean, we've been together like, God, I think we started end of '93, so we're like been together like, I think this is our 31st or second year or something like that. So
that's crazy.
We got a lot of songs.
A lot. Yeah, it's like you've got so many tracks, like, and so many rap albums.
That's right. Because you stay in the moment, and you're kind of always working on what you're focused on, what you're about to put out, but you don't really think about, when you look back on what you've done, you can do quite a lot over that long period of time.
That's something.
He's pretty, isn't he?
And that was cool. And different variations of different tracks as well, which is always fun. It's like you get lost in your list of like which versions which, and trying to catalog them and find the right one. So with the song Formerly Known As, am I correct in saying that the name for that title is a reference to Prince himself?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, well, I think Quan's a big fan of Prince's, so I guess, and I think at the time when we did it, he had just changed his name. So I mean, that was a long time ago. That was like 97 or something like that.
Yeah, something around that. I was going to say 98 or something ish like that. I think. Yeah, might have been.
Yeah.
Around about that time, we'll just say that.
Yeah. So he changed his name, and then he changed it back again.
Yes. And as you look back now, he was one of the most amazing movers and shakers in music, and is very much more, I feel, respected than he was in his living days. Bless his sweet soul.
Yeah.
He was an enigma. He was incredibly talented. It shows. Yeah. And so that, and my other long-term fave, Kung Fu Sing, get it right?
Okay, yeah, with the fortune
so the fortune cookies. Not many people know that. My brother and I used to like buy them at the supermarket and be like, "Oh, Kung Fu Sing."
That's right. Yeah. People still bring boxes to our shows. People are always.
You can still buy them
and stuff.
So if you're an OG, you know where it comes from.
Yeah.
And Catch actually did the scratching on that track, didn't he?
He did, and Dave too. I think it was probably mainly Catch did that one. Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. It's the end. It's iconic.
We used to get him up on. We've had him up on stage many times. Yeah, great.
Yeah. So future for the Gurg. We got obviously the and what's the name of the tour? You're doing your singles tour. It's
Oh God!
My mind lapse.
It's called Fizzes or something. I don't know.
I did read it somewhere. I just went, so it starts November, December, doesn't it?
It starts in November and it goes all the way through to like next July, August or something.
That's awesome.
We're touring all over Australia and New Zealand and Asia and Japan, and so we go all over the place. It's pretty busy. Yeah, we had a little break and now we're going sort of mad.
Because you put out a new EP last year as well, didn't you?
Put out a new album, Invader, and that was really good actually. I think that was the most time we'd ever spent recording an album. We spent like over 2 years writing it. So we kind of just worked and treated it like work, and worked really hard and wrote heaps of songs. So we were really happy with that record because we were like, we kind of didn't want to fuck around. We wanted it to be like the best we possibly could. So we spent a long time, and we kind of feel like we got really good reviews with it, and we're really proud of that record because we put more time into that than any other record. Yeah. Sometimes like we'd spent one album we spent 3 weeks on, I think Unit took like 6 weeks to make. It's kind of like, let's just try and work really hard, make something really cool.
It's funny though, when you get in the zone, like, you can just pump out stuff that like you know, is on that same sort of like sound level to make an album. Like, you know, 6 weeks is pretty short time, but then, you know, sometimes it can take that longer to get it all together, and then just have those moments where you let it come to you sort of thing, and then refine it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bit of that, and a lot of writing and a lot of rewriting. Like, I think I usually write lots of songs. I think I wrote like maybe 50 songs and pick like 6 or something. And then Quan would pick, you know, maybe 10 songs, but he'll re-record the same song in like 6 or 7 different ways. Like Dirty Old Men on that record, I think he recorded 7 different versions. Oh, it's just like, he did like a Tom Waits version, like a you know, country rock version, all these versions. It was kind
of, it's different parts, and like to make the final product, so to speak. And it's really good to push those boundaries.
Sorry? Yeah, you drive yourself pretty crazy though.
Oh, yeah. We're already there anyway.
Yeah, well, true.
People think I'm normal. I'm like, oh, whatever.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And so from Invader, I guess your attraction, the track that you got was Cocaine Runaway.
Yeah, Cocaine Runaway.
Yeah, it was very different to what you guys had done previously. And one of my faves. It was good.
Yeah, that was really fun. Quan wrote the music and sent it to me, and he goes, "Oh, do you think we should use this for the record?" But he didn't have lyrics. And then he was like, "What does it sound like?" And I said, "It sounds like a real estate agent who blows up his life and goes on a drug bender or something." So then he wrote all the lyrics about this.
That's so funny. So do you predominantly write your music first and then the lyrics, or sometimes you have lyrics and then you write music to it? Which
yeah, I mean either or. I think Quan's very lyric driven. Like
me too. Yeah,
I'm a very big fan of his because I love his the way he writes is really great. So
yeah, he's got the knack, doesn't he? He's comical, satirical lyrics, which sometimes sound nonsensical, but then if you look further into it, it's just like, oh, that's smart. That's funny smart.
Yeah,
very intelligent. Yeah, it's good. It's funny that you say, like, I mean, what does it sound like? With one of my tracks, like, so Dave sent it to Jeff and goes, "What do you reckon?" And he's like, "Oh, it sounds like a daydream nightmare." So that's what it's called. And I'm just like, I like that. So it's funny how things come about. Yes. Yeah. No, that's yeah. And so with the singles, are you going to do like an album with it all, or just tour and just go everywhere and bring the goodness to the good people?
Yeah, I just think because we've been around so long, and there's a lot of songs that people ask for, a lot of singles and stuff that people ask for that, you know, you can only play like an hour and a half or hour 45 sets, so you can't kind of play everything. So I guess this tour is more of an opportunity to do like all the singles, so, you know, people, I guess, be satisfied because they'll hear. It's going to be a long show, though. I think it's going
I was going to say, so is it going to be like an extended show, like a 3 hour, or?
Yeah, it's got two sets to it, and
that's cool.
Yeah, it should go close.
Yeah,
we got a cool support from South Australia. Dem Mob are playing this really great pop group. They're really cool.
Awesome.
So yeah, but we've only got one support, so we can play for longer. And
yeah. And so you guys are actually supporting Grinners in Adelaide and Perth. I reviewed them last early in the month. They were great. It's amazing. Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was a long time since they've done a headliner show themselves as well. So the good people of Adelaide and Perth are going to support by having the both of you guys on the bill, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it'll be great. I mean, I was really grateful to get that offer to play with those guys. It'll be fun. I like those guys. I know Phil and Joe pretty well. They're really great.
Yeah, I remember my first year of uni at our good old Southern Cross was Phil was in his last year. So so
I remember him from back then.
Liz Maureen's we are.
That's right, little punk rock.
Well, that's that's where I did my uni days. So he was on his last it was right when they kicked off, and I think they won it the year before, and he was in his, like, finishing his last year the next year, and it just sort of transpired. I think one of the guys didn't manage to finish their degree and just went hardcore with the band. So it was. I
remember seeing him when we played Lismore shows, like with his dyed hair and up shop clothes, which was the look at the time.
It was the grunge. It was and I was so in that era. The funnies, the Levi 501s, your docs, and just the full grunge.
Cargo pants or whatever.
Yes, the cargo pants, all of that. I actually did a flashback of like the summer that changed my life, and it was the summer of '95, and we had this incredible run of like festivals in the region between Brisbane and Byron. It was Byron '95, Big Day Out, Home Bake, and just
the Home Bake one. That was
cool. And more club, like I think at the start of it, and Spider Bake yourselves, and it was just
we got asked to play that because you and Mike or something, and we got added like the day before or something.
Yeah, wow.
And we just had to be available, so we went down and just started pouring really heavily at the end of our set.
Yes.
And I remember walking around the crowd and seeing armies of people with mud attack the beer tent and like totally smashed all the beer workers. And then I watched Silverchair play after us, and they just got totally covered in mud.
We revel in the Splendor Mud Fest. We've been doing it for years.
It was great.
Yeah,
and
that
then we went watch Spider Bait later, and I think they were wearing wetsuits.
Yeah, that's pretty cool as well.
Good idea.
Yeah, I know, right? That was Mad Home Bake, and there was New Year's Eve as well. It was like a whole bunch of festivals in that time, and it was
as well as Byron Bay Arts Festival.
Yes, the Byron Fest. Yeah. So it was between the start of '95 and I think the end, and it just was like goodness that you'll never see again on the lineup.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because you guys lived in Byron for a little while too, didn't you? While you were writing an album.
We rented a house at Wadigo's for like 3 months. I remember playing a Byron Arts Festival, and then I think I just slept in my van or something, and then next day I went for a swim down at
very Byron Bay.
White's Beach, down at White's there. I remember walking down the beach, and I heard this voice going, "Help, help, we're lost, we're lost." And I was like, "What?" And then I said, "The track's over here. The track's over here. Follow my voice." And then out of the bush staggered Tim Finn and his girlfriend. And I was like, "You're Tim Finn." And then he goes, "Oh, you're the guy from Regurgitator. I saw you play at the Byron Arts Festival last night." And then went down the beach and like, I don't know. And he kind of became friends with Tim Finn for a while there, which is
that's funny. That's gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of shared memories and a lot of good times back from those days, indeed.
Yeah.
It's good times. So so you probably be able to revisit some of that nostalgia on the tour, which if you're going to especially all the regions, are you stopping in at Byron this time as well? And what's
we will be.
The roster look like? Gold Coast, Byron?
Yeah, I think that'll be kind of later on down the track. Yeah. I think we just got to focus on this Z50 show. Yeah. And but yeah, we're going to be going everywhere eventually. But
for sure. Yeah. So with Z50, what's the lineup for that? You are going to bring out some new ones or the old favorites? What's the plan?
Oh, we'll kind of just play like, well, it's for Triple Z, so we'll be playing like kind of like some more punk rock stuff and
absolutely
stuff. And but we got this amazing girl, Slim, who's from Melbourne, who plays guitar and keyboards. And
Sarah,
Sarah, we had her on the last tour.
Girl crush I developed. She shreds. She's incredible. She's the bomb. She's perfect fit for the Gurg.
She's such a lovely person to have on.
And she's got hot pink guitar too, and because I play bass, my bass was hot pink and black. So it's Sarah's good. She's a little while, awesome.
But Sarah, we just had her for the Invader tour because we had all these like extra keyboard and guitar parts, but then she's so great. We were like, oh, we can't play without you anymore.
She become part of the fam. That's so sweet.
Kind of, yeah.
Because she's got the whole like synth, like guitars, keyboard thing going on as well that she just nails, and it's impressive. And her hair, oh my gosh.
She's got majestic hair. Her hair.
Oh my god, isn't she just? It's just like Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's definitely a great fit and a good addition for sure.
Yeah. He's a good egg. Yeah.
Yeah. And I swear, like Quan, he doesn't age. Like, is he a lizard person or what? Like, has not aged. I couldn't believe it when I saw you guys last. I'm like, okay, like, wow.
Yeah.
It was impressive. So whatever he's doing, keep doing it.
Well, it's kind of like, I guess it's the job, goes with the job, maybe. Keeps you young.
It can do sometimes, it can be stressful, but I have to say, if the elixir to life is partying late nights and hard times, then I've won. So I feel my age very much some days. It's like, especially when I got grandchildren these days.
Wow, you got grandkids.
Yeah, my oldest started young, and I'm like, thanks. But It's best. You can hand them back. Being an empty nester, and Nana gets to do the best job in the world. So we love. Yeah. So you're playing on NZ50 with the boys from Butterfingers are going to be in the lineup as well.
Yep.
And because they've been quiet for a while too on the track, not doing too much. I think last time they played with yourselves, didn't they?
They did tour with us. I think it wasn't last year, the year
before,
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is cool. So
that was really fun, that tour. Actually, when we did that tour, we toured with a whole bunch of bands. We had like DZ Death Rays and Custard, and there was a few other bands, but we felt that, I don't know, Butterfingers' energy was really, really great.
It kind of fits with the Gurg. You're kind of on that same, it's punk rock and that, tongue-in-cheek kind of comedy.
Yeah.
And no, it's definitely good value, good lyrics to the song. Sometimes I'm like, Eddie makes you shake your head.
I love Eddie. He's cool.
Oh, he's cool. Yeah, I've done that a couple of times. So it'll be good to see. And who else is on the bill for Z50?
We got like Party Dozen, are really, really cool.
And is Screenfeeder is on?
Screenfeeder's there, and Flanger Panties, and Tropical Fuckstorm, and the Saints with Mark from Mudhoney. And Big Noda, which is Briggs' kind of like heavy kind of 90s rock band.
I said to Catchy, I said that the Z50 lineup reads like a Jeff Lovejoy Discog pretty much. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good day for sure. Except it's at Parklands. I'm like, if I don't know, I had to be match fit to get to the venue. Like, it's a long hike up that hill.
Are you gonna make it along, you think?
Yeah. No plan. That's the plan to be there to do a live review and see you guys and the whole day and get down.
Well, it's going to be a real trip for us because that was the first gig we ever had was on that stage.
Wow, that's cool. That's really cool.
Which was like in start of 94 in the summer, and I think it was like an Amnesty International benefit show or something.
Yeah,
right. It was a free park gig.
Yeah.
I think we only had like 5 songs, and we had to play.
Because you guys had just started out like early 94, 95.
Yeah, we barely had any song. We played 2 songs twice because we and our drummer had a little drums trigger sample thing.
Oh yeah.
He had the sound of a barking dog and the sound of breaking glass, and between each song you could just hear this dog So it'll be a bit of a trip for us to go and play there again, because we actually haven't played there on that stage since like the start of 94, which is what.
Wow. So it's really been like all that time since you guys have been back there. That's very nostalgic. It's very
and that's where they used to kind of have like they did for a while there. They had Triple Z market days there. It
was a really good vibe too.
These days, like we don't have that many street press magazines, so a lot of times shows roll through and I don't even know they were coming or being. I don't know. Maybe I'm just haven't got my finger on the pulse.
You're just gonna sign up to Heavy Mag free subscription.
Okay. Yeah, I will.
So we did Heavy Mags where it's all happening with all the news in it. Also, you just got to keep your eye out and whatever's on, and usually we'll publish most things in the gig guide that's on and around and about.
That's good.
So look forward to it for sure. It's which is next week, and I hear that you're going to be sneaky little tells me that you're going to be in Nimbin the day before or the day after.
I booked it like end of last year, just with my other band. I got a band. I just because Quan lives in Melbourne and I live in Sydney, so we can't catch up much. So I've just got a band with friends that we just jam.
Yeah, cool. You're still in Brizzy, aren't you?
Hey?
You're still in Brizzy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brisneyland, as we call it.
I love it.
It's great. That's the between. I spend probably just as much time in Brizzy as I do down here. It's not that far. It's
great.
We love Brisneyland.
Yeah.
I was there
down south for 20 years, but coming back was really great.
In the best part of the world. It's a goodness.
Yeah.
But it's it'll be good. It'll be good. So you're playing on the Friday or the Saturday? Oh, sorry, the Sunday at Nimbin Roots Festival.
Oh, I'm playing on Friday, 2:30. So that's fine. I'll just drive down there in the morning and then then come back that night and get ready for the
next
Saturday
day.
show.
Yeah. What time's the kick off on Z50? It's
I think it's around midday.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a midday, late morning kickoff, I think.
Yeah. I think it starts about 1 o'clock perhaps, and then it goes till about 10, I think.
Yeah, I know it's a big deal. I know there's a couple of side gigs happening with the Z50 as well around the place too. I know there's a massive one, 3 till 3, I think it is, that Catch is part of. Another friend of mine in the Whiskies, they're playing in another Z50 side gig too. So
I love that. I love that they've put on so many different shows across town, and they've really kind of like pretty much they really kind of touched on almost every kind of band from the Brisbane music scene, and there's a lot of bands that used to exist that are reforming for it.
For sure. Yeah, which is cool.
It's really great.
The Z50 was, that they where a lot of you guys cut your teeth in, like what we like to call it, the A grade top shelf of Brisbane music, where you're all at. And it's cool to see, and the diversity of different genres as well, which is, I think, the other really key factor is, you've got your rock and your grunge, you've got your hip hop, and your that sort of mix of the goodness and
all sorts of stuff. Folk, world music.
Folk scene of course. It's and I love when genres mix. That's my favorite stuff, and they come together. And folk music with like hip hop rap. I've seen that done before, and I was like, wow, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
indeed. Cool. Well, thank you so much for having a chat with us, Benny. And
no worries. Thank you for having me.